It is a piece of crap.
Bunch of little critters running around in here. They know they have cockroaches, and they're selling this to a family with 2 kids. Do you know how hard it is to get rid of cockroaches?
Listen, when you see a slide-out box that's like this when it leaves the shop, you know water's going to stay on there. What are you thinking?
I'm not getting any closer to that RV. I have pockets. I'm already emptying them thinking, what if I bring one of those critters home?
It is bad. It's everywhere. Those cockroaches are everywhere.
Tell us, who buys, I don't know, a $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 coach and destroys it in 2 years so that no one can even buy it? Who does that?
All right, I'm done. Done with the bitching.
It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Bushnell, Florida, and we are about to inspect this Prowler 303BH. It's a 2022. Our customers are back home. Fingers crossed, they are planning to move in, newbies with 2 little babies. So stick around. We're going to update you at lunchtime and the end of the day.
All right, so midday recap. 2022 people. This is Heartland. Prowler. A family wants to move in here. A family with 2 kids. You want to save people because you understand that sometimes it's a budget thing, so we're going to try to do this. We sold the house. We're going to live in here. Okay, I've got a box here. In this box, the water puddles. So the water stays there. It stagnates there. Okay, so now I think we found our culprit of why we have this issue on the box, which most likely it's rotten from the top to the bottom and in the middle, and there's nothing much other than ripping it off and fixing it that you can do. I don't know, Laurel's telling me, well, why are we calling them now? And I'm trying to encourage myself to find something. Maybe they got 10 grand to open this up because God knows what this is going to do. Maybe it's going to be 5 grand. I don't know. I'm not the tech. But I'm kind of disappointed that 2022, this is a year old. A year old. And they didn't use it much. All right, let's go on the other side. So on this side, I got a major minor problem. I don't know how big and how long it's been there, but I've seen those traces, which made me think I'm gonna go inside to see why I have water coming in from the bottom, which it didn't seem to be inside the box. I've got, again, just like Louisiana, water heater dripping behind. All right, how long has this been going on? I don't know, but you can see there's a puddle of water there. We just plugged the water. How long has this been parked? I don't know. Little issues that I know you wouldn't have checked when you picked up, because remember, they did your PDI. You know, they probably didn't inspect. So you're good to go. Maybe I'll just stop procrastinating and call the customer and tell them where they're at, because let's go see what Laurel has to talk about.
So it's lunchtime, and it is a warm one, as you saw with Pierre outside. And I'm inside with the AC and with the summer camp school friends. Yes, that's right. We've got a bunch of little critters running around in here. You can say it's Florida, but I'm going to tell you what, I've lived in Florida for 12 years, and I have never had little teeny tiny cockroaches running through my house. Maybe a palmetto bug here or there, but not little cockroaches. As a matter of fact, look behind you. Look what I found. They know they have cockroaches, and they're selling this to a family with 2 kids. Do you know how hard it is to get rid of cockroaches? Google it. For the age of this, I'm really surprised at the maintenance in here. But if you like our videos, we would love it if you would hit subscribe. It's free, and give us a thumbs up. That really helps us. And if you don't know what to comment, just put C4BO, comment for Blue Ox. But don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when our next video comes out.
It is a piece of crap. I'm sorry. I can't believe that manufacturer dare sells these kind of things. And screw poor little people that think that they're going to invest in this and go on vacation for 100, 150 bucks a month. It's not even worth that. The recklessness of this industry is phenomenal. I'm stunned to walk in here a year later and everything can't stay together. So yeah, we can blame it on the other owner that had it for 8, 10 months. It's not 8, 10 months. This should last at least 2, 3 weeks. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Listen, when you see a slide out box that's like this when it leaves the shop, you know water's gonna stay on there. What are you thinking? All right, I'm done with the bitching.
If you thought the Prowler was bad, wait until you see this Fleetwood Discovery. Pop your popcorn and get ready for our second pit stop video because it's going to start right now.
It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Ocala, Florida. It's almost Christmas. We're about to inspect this 2021 Holiday Rambler Armada 44LE. Now stick around. We don't know what we're going to find, and neither do you, and our customer is hoping that we're going to give him a good call at the end of the day. Stick around. We'll update you at lunchtime and the end of the day.
Some first glimpses are way easier than others, but I'm just gonna run you by what you should be thinking, looking. See, for me, like I've said before, I feel like the unit needs to talk to me. This one talks pretty loudly. So this door was hard to open, but I'm just gonna state this. You're opening this, and the first thing you see is cockroaches, trap. Okay, and this is an isolated bin. I mean, there's not much access in here. My biggest concern is, why do my fuse cover box is already off? Okay, well, might mean nothing. All right, 2021, and I got surface rust here and there, so who knows, they might have traveled in Minnesota, Oklahoma. Can't shut the door because nothing is aligned, nothing's been maintained. I'm just saying nothing's been maintained because after we did this walkthrough, you'll say, holy moly, yeah. On this side, it's the same thing. I've told you this before, over and over before, and since repetition equals reality, here's the same thing that nobody ever does. Okay, just leave those sealed, and you got to untuck those, because maybe that hole up there is the reason why we got so much water inside that middle carpet. Because maybe the water came out from one of those slide out and just roll onto the floor because we had pouring rain a couple of days ago. But then I end up here, so it's okay. I've got a couple of issues here. This one is gouged into the fiberglass, into the siding, which brings me to this door, which something has been hitting. This is to steel, so this is directly to raw metal, not steel, but aluminum that they're using. So this is all scratched up. As I've said before, cockroaches trap over there, cockroaches trap, well, they caught a few here of the same family probably. And if you remember, I told you, always keep an eye on this. Why do people take those off? There's always a reason. So something happened or somebody tried to find something. So that could be an indicator of what you're looking at. Then you end up on the wall. Okay, so explain to me how you can rip off this wall. This is fiberglass, that's your rear cap. Destroyed here, destroyed here. Okay, all right, we can forgive them. That's on one side, okay? So you think, okay, well, maybe it was too close to the Bucky's little yellow post, so you hit this. All right, well, but I think the guy who used to have this didn't know how to drive either because he destroyed this side as well. So same thing here. Putty's been put here, epoxy's been put here because he scraped the whole way, the whole thing. So then my typical pet peeve, mechanical. Open those doors. Look at your system, your batteries. Those are disgusting. I'll bet you those batteries are empty, zero. I don't know if they do work because the chassis battery work, but again, you gotta smack the door to make them happen. Other than that, except for another pile of cockroaches, motel. Right down here, we got a couple of hotels that, oh, this is their last stay, so there's some down there too. So I think they've been infested with cockroaches. That's the advantage of hiring somebody who become your eyes and see what you're looking at. It's still way cheaper for them to have hired us than flying down here, getting a motel, taking a rental, go check this out. But again, the salesperson that shared pictures on this unit, shady, would you say? So one might say that this is trash, or has been trashed, or is definitely trash, to not call it garbage, in my opinion. My customer don't hear me yet, so we'll just present the facts, and we'll see which word he's gonna use. Let's talk to you in a bit.
Okay, so We
Hey,
made the
listen,
dreaded call.
Hold on, we did. Yeah, okay, let's talk about the call. No, I gotta bring this up. Okay, here's where the camper is. And here's where we are.
I'm not getting any closer to that RV. I have pockets. I'm already emptying them thinking, what if I bring one of those critters home?
It is bad. It's everywhere. Those cockroaches are everywhere. I'm not used to this.
I have a question.
Yes.
In the comments below, tell us who buys, I don't know, a $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 coach and destroys it in 2 years so that no one can even buy it. Who does that? In the comments below, please enlighten us. So we make the call to our customer and he's all happy and good morning guys, how you doing? And we're so happy to see him. And then we have to change his mood and give him the walk around on this particular unit that just, it's mind blowing because I had to literally go back to the listing to make sure that we were actually inspecting the correct unit. And I went back in the listing and I looked at all the photos they portrayed this RV to be. Trust me, it was not the same. It's the same RV, but they took the pictures at the perfect angle and staged it. I don't even know how they staged it.
I don't know how you can stage both ends in the back and the bottom of all those drawers, door compartment, cargo door here.
And even his sales guy, he told us, the sales guy went with a video and quickly did a video walkthrough with him. Well, yeah, if I quickly kept my camera up high onto the ceilings and showed you the ceilings, you would not see anything that we have just seen up close.
Okay, let's just try it, okay? I'm going to introduce to you a 44 LE 2021 right now, and I'm doing a review. Here's the trailer. Here it is. Are you one of those sucker that is going to buy this? Please don't be one of them. And it's funny because Laurel went in here into a couple of different campers.
Well, the thing was, our customer's tall. I mean, 6'8", 6'9". Do you think that's tall? So he knows that he has to have an RV that, first of all, he can walk in with so he doesn't have to duck his head all the time, but he needs to shower also. This kind of fit the bill for his shower height. So I thought, I'm just going to go into a couple of RVs and I'm going to measure the showers. No, I walked into about 8 Class A's right here where we are, and I'm appalled. I said to Pierre, every one of them on this lot are somewhat destroyed and smell. All of them, not just one, all 8 that I went into. It's not that I have a picky nose. As a matter of fact, you should probably go walk in some of them, so it's not just blamed on my nose.
So that's my point about some places you're going to go shop for your unit. Make sure you know who they are, what they're known for, and maybe sometime you need to go shop elsewhere.
Read the reviews, people. Maybe the reviews will enlighten you. And if you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, share with your RV and friends. We need to get the word out. This is why you hire RV inspectors. So remember, and do never forget.
It's not about the destination. It's all about the journey.